So I've been thinking of creating a YouTube channel, like YouTube EWE. Get it? And I was sitting here for a little while thinking about this. Like, what would I do? What would I talk about? And I realized that it all comes down to just sharing my story of not just who I am, but of how I got to this place after 50 years of life, to feel this way, to be living in this place. There's all this weirdness about this, of just even verbalizing it right now. I sense a quiet that my voice is trying to articulate a thought or understand exactly what I'm trying to say. What's the point of this? I know that in some way, in everything that I've done with my life, and especially with sheep and creating this series and working on it, that it's opened me up in a way that I never imagined, but always knew that this was what I was meant to do. I feel a responsibility to create the art, and what I'm being kind of directed to do. It's beautiful, it's fun, it's joyful to me in every sense of the way. But I know that it goes beyond that. I know that it goes to a deeper place of being able to share me, not in an egotistical way, but to know that I've gotten to know myself in a way that required me breaking down, or maybe seeing every dark crevice of who I am, and in those years of life it meant sometimes, or most of the times, was just living life freely and on my terms, doing what I wanted to do. And even though there wasn't an awareness of knowing that I was doing it, I know that I was just being me. And it was always pretty, but I knew it always came from an honest place of just curiosity, of thinking something, wanting to create something, just doing it. And I isolated myself in a lot of ways. even though I had 4 relationships with these 4 amazing men in my life, I know that it all see, I'm babbling, but it all kept coming back to being me, to being with me. I'm a loner at heart, 1,000,000%. I love being alone. I'm recording this with my eyes closed in a very special place, looking at, actually, I'm not looking at it because my eyes are closed, but there's a big white heart in front of me that I painted years ago. And I know that I like just being with Ricky. I like being here with me. I like going to bed with myself every night. I cherish my friendship. I make myself laugh. Talk to myself. I mean, I just love it. I love just being here with me. I always have. And in no way do I not appreciate the relationships that I've had, the friendships with my siblings, with my friends in general. It's life to me. But I know that these 50 years of life have taken me to this place of understanding me in the most fucking magical place that I always wished I could feel. And I'm lucky to feel it, to know what it feels like to just be alive without all this other shit around me. Us. This is just me. I feel raw. I feel open. I feel willing. I want to share all of this with our world. And since starting Sheep, this little series that I had no clue about what it was going to become or anything, it has told me or guided me to say, not even say, I've created all this art, but in the process, it's a joy in my being. It's opened me up to live life with my hands held out with open arms, to just feel everything, to look at every human being. Sometimes I laugh, I wonder, I think, fucking weirdo, you're beautiful, this, blah, blah, blah. And I think, this is it, it's all good. I'm meant to share this magic of this feeling, of this being that actually happened in January of 2018. I was at the gym one day reading a book on the bicycle, and nothing special was happening. but I felt the sensation. I knew, like, wow, something just shifted. There was this something that I was like, wow, this is it. It wasn't an explosion of a special moment or anything. It was just a natural transition of knowing that a lifetime of internal reflection of wondering and curiosity that led to that moment. That was actually really kind of nothing, which was perfect. And since that day, I can sit here right now and verbalize whatever's coming through, knowing that it's just, it's God, it's love, it's us. There's no heaven, there's no hell. It's here. It's right now, all of us. We're living in life. We are living in life. If we're physically alive, breathing, talking, seeing, or whatever our capabilities are, we're here. We're part of something that there's no name to it. It's us. And I feel grateful to have allowed myself to question, to wonder, and to see every side of myself, pretty, ugly, bad, good, whatever we want to label those words. I questioned it all. I still do. It's not going to end. It doesn't end right now. It keeps going. And I'll keep learning and growing and loving and just being open to feeling connected to all of us, past, present, future. We're all one living thing. To understand that, to feel it, to really know it, I feel lucky. I feel lucky to have this awareness. As a little kid, my mom used to say that all she ever wanted was paz en el corazón, peace in her heart. And those words stayed with me. They're still here. They'll always be there. But to know what that feels like, I feel lucky. Thank you for listening.